That's the phone ringing. Cousin, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, cousins. Hey, cousins. Welcome back. Cousin, you called me. You called me and you said, listen, I just need an everyday quick makeup routine for the summer. I'm not trying to be weighed down, clowned down. I am not trying to be performance down. I just need it every day. So I'm answering the phone, cousins. I'm answering the phones. We are going to do a quick everyday makeup. So give me at least 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes and I got you covered, okay? Well, if you don't know me, my name is Ava-MichelleYR. I am a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist. I also own a cosmetic line, and I'm also a licensed esthetician in the state of Florida. I do fashion content. I love styling clothes. My whole niche is look in your closet and wear them clothes. Wear those clothes more than once. Shift it around. So I'm showing you different ways that you can style the items in your closet multiple times. So check out those short forms if you want some style ideas. Before I continue, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified at least when my little shorts come up so you can see what you can wear for the weekend. All right, but let's get right into it. All right, so skincare has already been done. All right, if you want skincare routine, drop something in the comments and I'll show you my skincare routine. It is nothing major. Anyway, we're dealing with eyebrow. Now you're going to see me looking into my mirror because I need it. And I'm just going to go in the direction of the hair. And in the corners, I lift up. But it has a bit of a tint in it, brown tint, just to give you some brows, gives you a pop. It colors in your hairs. Tinted brow mascara, like a mascara wand. Step 2, primer. We are going to use, if you are an oily girl, I recommend, highly recommend Ava-MichelleYR. This is not sponsored. Ava-MichelleYR serum. It is a water powder serum. It helps with oily skin. So I do this. Do little drops there. Drop right down where I am oily. If you're a T-zone oily, that's what you're gonna do. I'm oily everywhere. I'm a walking pan of grease. Okay, so we're just gonna rub that in. Because I'm oily everywhere, I put it everywhere. This is just to help control the oil, help kind of mattify, not full mattification. Okay, we're not going to full mattification, but it does help mattify. We're going with health. This is all we're using. Concealer. This it. This is the color. Yeah. Perimenopause. I can't see that. I can't even see if I'm showing you right. Whatever color that is, that's what we're going with. We're going to put this color right here. Oh, sorry, people. I like this because of age, over 40. And for the record, I am 48, okay? Over 40, this helps to lift, to provide like an illusion of lift on the eye. We're going to go down the center of the nose. I put a little there, but center of the nose. Here. Wherever you have hyperpigmentation. You see here I have like a shadow, a 5 o'clock shadow, but it ain't no hair there. Play too much. Hormones. Play too much. Eve, you play too much. So I'm going to put some here, under here, and I'm just going to hit every area that there is some discoloration. You see that? If you don't have all these areas, you don't have to hit all those areas. That's all I'm doing. Now, this is probably 1 to 2 shades lighter than my complexion. Summer has hit, so generally it's even more lighter, but this is about 1 or 2. I go another shade darker. There's no need to show you that. You're not going to see that either. And what I'm going to do, because this shade has become closer to my skin complexion, I'm going to add that in too. in those areas. This is not a necessity. You're going to base it on your skin. See, that's all I'm doing right there. Because I don't want this to be too white because then it's going to pull out. Sorry. This is it. This is all you're working with. You see this? This is it. Up close and personal. So I'm taking my 2N brush, this little brush I got off TikTok, and I'm just going to start blending. I'm going to start here and I'm going to leave my eyes last because I do want this to dry out a little bit more just to help kind of minimize those bags. Let's get it. Because again, we're not putting on a whole lot. Let's go. We're going to tap the product in. We are not doing this. We're tapping because you want to push it in. That's why your placement is important. You want to place it where you want it to be. And then we're pushing it in. Pushing that product right into that spot. And this is just, we just evening out skin tone, right? You just evening out the skin tone. So when you buy your concealer, buy, in this case, because we're doing quick everyday looks, buy a concealer that's close to your complexion, maybe one shade lighter for the under eye, because we're literally just evening out the skin tone. We just trying to look fresh, right? Because work is stressful. You want to look good, feel good. How we looking? We're starting to even out. We're starting to even out. Okay, now we're going to hit the under eye, start in the middle, and push upward. And I like to drag it down a little bit over my cheek only because I have large pores. So I want a little coverage there. But you see how I'm dragging up? You see how it's already giving a lift in comparison to this side? That's why we hit that corner at an angle. And we're going to just push the product in and lift the product up. Okay, and we're going to hit this side. Again, I like to drag. Give me a little bit more because your girl under eyes stay back, baby, right? Because, again, perimenopause, I get about 4-5 hours of sleep. And that's not on purpose. That's just because I can't sleep. All right. We are done. We don't need to do all of the extra, the contour. We just trying to get to work and we want to look clean. Everyday makeup, keep it moving, keep it cute, keep it good. Okay, we're done. Done. Now we're going to set this. And in order to set it, you do need translucent powder. This is from my line, Yellow Rose. This is a matte because I am oily. I like to use a matte powder to kind of help with minimizing that oil throughout the day. So I'm going to tap this in, remove the residual. I like to go back in, make sure the creases are smoothed out. I get a small brush and I just kind of smooth out those creases that I put concealer in because we don't want to set the crease. Start here because your first one has the most product, and then we move up. And we are setting all of the liquid. Because again, remember, it's hot outside. Well, at least over here in Florida. I don't know where you at, but we over here, we getting cooked every time we get outside. See the difference? This side to this side. See that oil, the shine, the liquid? We don't need much. Literally, we are just getting put together. You go back in, pick up some more product. And before you go, if you have lines, make sure you smooth those out before you hit it with powder. We're going to go back in here, and then we're going to move up. And then we're just going to hit everywhere else. Knock that shine off, baby. If you're interested in this particular powder, it is not in the store. It's mine. Yellow Rose Cosmetic. My website will be listed in the bio if you're interested. But any setting powder will do, because you just want to set the liquid. Done. Look what we did. We already done. We have a plain canvas. Next, we're going to go. We're not doing full contour, but we're doing a little contour. Excuse this one. I use this a lot. This. It is a bronzing palette. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen it. I'm going to take this color, and I'm just going to give a little definition there. Pushing upward. Like that. Like so, like that. Like so, like so. And then we're going to give it a little here. Just to edge out. Right? Don't be gentle. Because again, we're not doing no full contour. But we do want some definition back in the face. Don't go all the way down here. You don't want to drag. You don't want to drag your face. You already aging. For those who are with me, don't help it. We're gonna go here, just to kind of chisel out the jawline a little, and over here, just in that area. And then if you got a double chin, under here, okay? All those areas. Now, that's that. This brush dirty because I use it, but you're gonna take you a little brush and you're going to define under here. Boom. And this is just giving you your contoured nose. And you want to make sure that you follow up under the brow into that area. Brow into that area. Brow into that area. Don't cover the inside, sorry. Bring it down. And I like to do under just to lift the nose. Smooth out. The key to makeup is blending. Don't be afraid to use them clean fingers. Okay? Boom. Done. Done with that. Now we got a little color back in our face, right? So then we're going to go with this Milani. I got this from Walmart. I didn't see it in CVS, but it's a whole palette. It's a one and done palette. You see that? Now it actually has its own contour in it, but I liked the other better. But we're going to use this contour and this shadow in the lid. This is the contour I'm using right now. Sparingly. I mean, no special way. Again, we just trying to get color in. This is not art class. This is not cut crease. This is get to work, but look put together. Get to work, but look put together. I haven't checked Ulta to see if they have these, but these are very convenient, like for travel, when you just trying to, get cute, but you don't want to take all your stuff, but you still want to look put together. See how we have now contour our eyes, but it just gives more definition. I'm going to hit it with a little bit more color here. Just a little bit more. Nothing special. We ain't doing the most. We're just trying, again, to look clean, put together, and real quick. Boom, we done. Now, in this, we also have blush. This is a blush, and this is a highlight blush. These in the middle are shadows, and of course, this is your highlight. Because we are one and done, and we're going to do this blush. I'm going to blend both of them because I want a bit of the highlight. I don't want to have to use highlight, like bold highlight, because this is the everyday. So we're going boom, boom. Blush, blush. And we're going to hit right above. Here's your jawline. Here's your highlight area. Right above what we did for our contour. Hitting that thing. Don't be scared of blush. Blush brings out your look. Blush makes you look done up. Okay? Don't be scared of blush. Don't be. Yes, I was aggressive with that because y'all be scared of makeup. Why? It washes off. Boom. See how we come together? I like to put a little bit right there on that little tip. You see this? You see what we looking like? What are we looking like? What are we looking like, people? We are looking like done. Done. The face is pretty much done at this point, right? You can add on, like if I want my brows to be a little bit more defined, I can go in with a brow powder. Grab an angle brush, go in with a brow powder. This is if you have a little bit more time. How you do your brows with a brow powder, you're going to follow the outline. That's why it's still good to use the brow mascara, because it gives you a little bit of definition. And just follow the brow line underneath here. It's if you want it a little bit more cleaner. See that? And then we're going to do it at the top. That's just if you want it a little cleaner. We're going to take the brush and we're just going to brush in that product from the bottom to the top. Gives a cleaner brow without having to go through the process of using the concealer to clean it up. You'll use the brow mascara to catch your hairs, and then the brow powder to outline. That's all we're doing. Take the brush, brush in that product. Brush upward because you only have the product at the bottom. Your brow is done. That's if you got a little bit more extra time. Okay, so now, since we are here, this is where we at. I love a good highlight on my nose. It's in here, friend. It's in here. Take a little skinny brush, dip into that highlight right there. Hit the tip of that nose. Ooh, that thing now is pigmented. Oh, Lord. And then down the middle. Pigmentation. When I say that thing pigmented. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. If it becomes a little bit too much, just go back in with your contour and then just kind of like soften that up. Okay, you see the blush? The blush has a highlight to us. We don't want too much. We don't want too much. We in the office. We don't want too much. We don't want all the boys just to come to the milkshake. Okay, not in the office. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to be office wise. Okay, we're not trying to do that. So you don't want to do too much. So this is where you're at. This is your everyday. I do like to go back into this palette with a powder puff. Grab this powder and then just go under to give a little bit more of a airbrush finish. A little bit more of an airbrush finish. Not too much. Not too much. Just a little. Okay. Lashes. Now, you could just, if you don't know how to do lashes, just put you some mascara on. You're still looking hot. Again, this is just an everyday. We're not trying to bring all the boys to the yard. No, we're going to work, but we just want to feel good and look good. You don't know who you're going to run into in the streets when you go on your lunch. So you want to feel good, look good, but not have to put too much into it, okay? So if you do know how to put on lashes, put your lashes on. The best way I can show you, because I'm not there with you, cousin, get your mirror, look down in the mirror, take your glue that looks like liquid eyeliner, and you're going to line the lid. I don't know if you can see, but we're like, baby, did you hear my stomach? This is why you got to eat before you go to work. But anyway, we're going to line it. Line that lash. Okay, boom. And then go to the other one. I like to line both of them at the same time. It helps to create the stickiness. Boom. Done. Lashes are lined. Grab my tool. Now I'm using babies, okay? We're using baby lashes because, again, we at the office. If you want a va-va-va-voom, I'm just saying. For me, on my everyday, I just want the lashes to look like they coming out like they're my natural lashes. So we're going to use little small baby lash. Okay, we're going to take that same mirror, clip your lash, look down in the lash. In the mirror. Put it in the center. Let it go. Take the corner and place it where you want it. And then the same over here. It's going to be easy because the glue is now tacky from sitting. And even if you don't get it right in the crevices, that's why I like to use the black glue, because then you can't see the spaces. You see the difference a lash will make? It's not a big, long, goofy looking lash. It's a small lash, but a lash does make a difference. Cousin, you asked me to call you, so I'm calling you and then I'm going to lunch. Okay. All right, so we are done. We are done. The only other thing that I usually do, like I said before, is I'll put a liner underneath just to give a little bit more definition for the under eye. Throw on you a lippy. Now, I am so far liking these NYX Smushy Lip Balms. Again, you going to work. You just need a little boop boop. You throw this little lip balm on. It has a nice soft application because it's a balm. So it's like, it feels like putting on just literally a lip gloss, a lip balm, lip gloss. If you want it to be more profound, you have to add more. So it just depends on what you're looking for. And it turns into a matte. And I like that because, you know, when you're lurking, sometimes you don't have time to pull out your lip lining pencil, things like that. You just want a little color on it, keep it going, boom. This is giving you that. If you want to step it up a little bit, then you put on a little liner. And this liner is, who is this? Rare, Lord, I don't have my glasses. Rare Beauty in the color, baby, whole cousins. I'm back. Baby, I can't see. Okay, so this is Rare Beauty. Why they make these words so dang on little? They don't want nobody to buy this stuff. Okay, anyway, it's Rare Beauty in the darkest color. How about that? There you go. Then just go to the darkest one. If you want, you could just line it. Makeup Forever. Because that one keeps, so that's just if you want to step up your lip balm, throw on you a lip liner, and it just steps it up just a little tad. We are done, people. We're done. And then you finish it with a setting spray. Now listen, this is Miran. Don't use this unless you're really trying to have this last all day. This stuff, this is professional, you know, because I do makeup on sets. Baby, this will last. And cousins, just like that, we're done. It is your everyday makeup look, but you look nice, put together, finished. You know, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment what you think. Like, do you feel like you can do it? What is it that you need to work more on? Is there anything that you want to know that I can scale back and you still come out polished and clean? Comment. Talk to me. Come on, cousins, because you called me. So because you called me and I answered the call, talk to me. Hit the notification bell so you'll know anytime that I upload a video. Usually it's a styling video just to give you some tips for the summer or for whatever season it's in. But here's your finished look. Thank you, cousins. I will see you next time. I don't even know what this means. Child, I am getting old. Bye.